If you get pegged by a trans woman, is this still considered gay? Welcome to Los Boyos Hermanos. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your annual Los Boyos Hermanos episode. We can finally... Hold on, let me close my window. We can finally consider this podcast as a yearly thing. Our first episode was in 2023. Our second episode was in 2024. And now here we are. Our third episode in 2025.
Insane consistency, let me say.
Oh no, it's consistent by an annual basis, just not by a weekly basis like we, first initially thought.
Hell yeah.
Today's episode, we have a special guest with us. You may have seen him in a video, and you may have seen him in the comments section. He is the man behind our intro song, and his name is Hayden Castleman. He is a up-and-coming musician. And please say hello.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm on another channel. This is so weird.
I know.
When's the last time I've been on your channel? Like
you were on my channel in 2024. I'm gonna fact check that right now. Actually, you were in a video of playing Warzone with all of us.
I was in Warzone. Yeah,
Hell
it was
yeah.
stealing
Warzone.
enemy guns.
That was stealing enemy guns, and we never ended up stealing enemy guns. I mean, we kind of did a little bit, but that was October 15th, 2023.
That's crazy.
Almost.
Also, I kept forgetting the challenge in that video.
I know, because it never really happened. No one really did it, so it wasn't really a challenge. I kind of just clickbaited people. So,
True.
he HC Creates here is he's got about 580 subs, I think, as of right now.
Yep, we're at 580.
Yeah, he is 100% growing. I remember.
He's a growing boy.
I remember. Yeah, he is one growing man, and I remember.
He's drinking his milky.
He sure is. 3 cups a day. Bone health is strong. I remember he was in my comment section when I first started uploading weekly, which is a foreign concept to me now. And I remember he was talking about how he just didn't like Cocaine Bear because he thought it was a trash movie. And from there,
yeah.
Wait, I did that?
Yes,
Oh
dude,
God.
go back to the video where it's, I think it was we escaped the Matrix in GTA 5, and you were saying that you didn't like Cocaine Bear. And that was the first ever comment you made.
Was talking about it.
And then...
Look, you know what? Hold on. I agree, Cocaine Bear is trash, but I think it's a fun trash movie. Like, you can have fun with it.
It is fun. I mean,
Yes.
I thought the trailer for it was way better than the actual movie, but
True, they did sell it really good. That's true.
yeah.
Anyways, continue, Evan. Sorry.
So then he told me he was going to start a channel in summer of 2023, and I was like, hell yeah, man, go for it. And you know what, this man actually also did a cover of, I forgot what the song was called, but
Monday left me broken.
Waiting for Love.
That's not-
Waiting for
that's
Love.
it.
Yeah.
By Avicii,
Monday left me broken. Yo, Avicii, R.I.P. That man's a absolute legend.
Mhm.
So anyway, we're here to interview Mr. HC Creates, and hopefully we might learn some things about the musician that we haven't learned yet. So we have about 23 questions here. I don't know if we're gonna be able to knock all of them out, but we're gonna do as much as we can.
Damn.
I know.
23 questions.
Man, Facundo, you're saying damn as if I didn't
We
send
should
you a
be-
picture of the fucking notes.
We should be playing 20 questions with him.
Well, this is 23 questions. You know, you're gonna ask a few of them. You know what I mean.
Nah.
You're gonna ask a few of them.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Sure.
So, our very first question for you, Hayden, is what inspired you to start making music?
Music man.
To start making music. I don't know which answer to give you guys. I got 2 answers. One of
Give
them
'em both.
is I have been involved with music ever since I was like 4. I sung at my parents' wedding actually at age 4.
Damn.
And I sang Chicken Fried by Zach Brown Band. Sung with
I haven't
my
heard
dad.
that one. I'll listen to that one, and if it's funny, then that'll actually be the funniest shit ever to sing at your parents' wedding.
No, it's a country song. It's actually
Oh.
pretty good, but not much in the country anymore. But
Fair.
so that happened, and then a year later, we moved in to one of our older houses, and apparently there was a piano, or we owned a piano, and that's the first time I remember really playing. It was a really cheap keyboard, nothing like the one I got now, but I would play songs, or I would try to teach myself songs, and we used to have a pet cat as well. I would literally have a whole concert for that cat. I think his name was Ozzy.
Wow, really?
But,
That's crazy. I like that. Hell yeah.
But yeah, and then my other answer for that would be I've always been inspired to be an actor. I've always dreamed to be an actor, actually, up until my freshman year in high school, because I joined the drama club and I realized, oh, I'm not a good actor.
Well, you
I'm better
can't
with
necessarily
music.
start off being Leonardo DiCaprio, though. You have to, there's things you have to learn, just like anything.
That's very true. That's very true. I think for me though, like drama club, like we would do cabaret shows, and basically you would perform, like, I think it was a number of 10 songs in front of people, and like there'd be choreography and everything. I like that stuff. And then we'd have the musicals, and I just always found myself liking the cabarets better because it was mainly just music and choreography, moving around on the stage. And I think my love for music grew more because of that. Yeah, that'd be my second answer.
Oh, hell yeah. Can we take a 1-minute intermission? I need to grab my salmon real quick. Just give me like give me 60 seconds and I'm chilling.
No, you're good.
Bruh.
I'm eating salmon, man. It's fish, man. This shit's good.
You're gonna be eating during the thing?
Fuck yeah, I am. Absolutely. I'm gonna be chewing in that. I'm gonna make sure I be
He
smacking
did
the mic.
last time.
I'm gonna make
You
sure I
better
smack.
close your mouth.
Bro, I was eating pizza and chicken in the last one, bro. I'm eating fish this
Damn.
time. I'm gonna smack in the mic for you specifically. The salmon is
Love it,
I almost said salmon. The salmon is secured. I'm about to
Good
gobble
man.
this up like Thanksgiving dinner. All right. So, what'd you say?
I said good man.
So, the next one is, so you created an original song called Believe. What was like the songwriting process for that like?
Ooh, what was the songwriting process for Believe? Well, usually when I write music, it will come to me out of nowhere. I will be at my piano, playing whatever random stuff I play, kind of zoned out, to be honest. And I'll be zoned out, and all of a sudden, oh, there's a song structure. And I think I was in the car. I was in the car on the way home from someplace. And I came up with this melody in my head. I was like, so I came up with that, and I was like, oh, that sounds really good. And I went to my piano after I got home and tried putting chords to it, and oh my gosh, like it sounded so much different just from what I hummed. I ended up making the whole song structure, I think, in one night. I don't know how long it took me to write the lyrics for it. I probably knew at some point. I would say at most maybe a few days to write Believe.
Right.
And when it comes to writing it though, like I remember more of the harmonies I wrote for it, because originally it was a duet. Well, not originally, but I recorded it as a duet, posted it on YouTube.
Right.
And I remember the writing process and just making harmonies for that song. And it was so fun to do, because I've never made a duet out of any one of my songs before. So it was very interesting. I think it kind of helped me. I got better at harmonizing with anytime a song plays, to be honest now, just by trying to do that for my song. So I guess it taught me to honestly do harmonies better with music. I really want to make a duet in the future. That's meant to be a duet because Believe is actually a solo. So yeah, I wrote the harmonies for it though. I think I had like 1 month to do it, or like less than a month, because I decided I was gonna do it with my ex, so I had to come up with the harmonies for it, and
Right.
it sounded amazing. I mean, it sounds really good as a duet, but when I seen the video of me at Ohio Has Talent a couple weeks back, I was blown away by how the solo was, because I never really heard myself sing it as a solo in a video. And I mean, to me it sounds better as a solo. It's just an amazing song. Just like a lot of my music, the structure came to me out of nowhere, and the lyrics, it took me a little bit to write the lyrics. But yeah, I love that song to death.
Do you think the song worked better as a solo or a duet?
I think the song worked better as a solo. I originally wrote it as a solo. I guess if I were to go to the studio right now and they would want me to record Believe, I would probably do it as a solo, and then later on in my career, not too far on, I would find someone to do a duet with. And I think, honestly, people would like the duet more. But for me, I have a bias, I guess, toward myself because I'm selfish. No, I'm not. But I do have some kind of a bias with that song because of how I originally wrote it. So I do like the solo better.
All right.
Fair.
Nah, it's absolutely fair. I did listen to the duet and the solo, and I think that the duet was good, but I think you really did kill that solo, to be honest. I will say.
I know. I heard that on video.
Especially in like such like a big performance like Ohio Has Talent, which isn't that like a statewide thing? Like all people from all over Ohio are there.
That's a statewide thing. And I'll tell you, the capacity, it's called Niswonger, is the building we were in. It holds 1,200 people.
Niswonger.
Yes, and they usually sell out every year. They didn't this year, but I was singing in front of 800 people that Saturday. So
that's crazy to even think about.
It is. I mean, for me though, I just went up there. I zoned out the whole time. Got done with it. So I never really paid attention to how I sounded until I finally got a recording of it, which was a few days ago, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is the best I've ever sung it." Probably one of my best performances ever so far.
Absolutely, I would actually agree with that. I mean, besides Monday Left Me Broken, I mean, that one's got to be like on top.
You got a bias.
Oh, that's like top 3.
So, Facundo, you can ask the question after this one that I'm about to ask.
Oh yeah.
Is there
I would absolutely love to be in a building called Niswonger. I just like to make that statement.
Well, what's the building called?
Niswonger. I don't know why. I don't know if it like holds a musical meaning to it.
I like that name too.
It's an interesting name. They got 2 of them actually. I learned there's
2
one
of them.
in Tennessee.
Even better.
Yo.
There's one in Tennessee as well. I don't know if it's the
that threw
same
me off.
idea of it, of being a performance center, but apparently they do.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Two
So,
nice waters down.
Next question is there a particular song that means the most to you? Preferably one that's like not your own.
Preferably one that's not my own. Okay. Ooh.
Or you can do both. One that is and one that isn't.
Yeah, I can do that too. I'll start with a random a song I haven't written. I know my favorite song. I always say my favorite song of all time is "Simple Man" by Shinedown. No offense to Leonard Skinner, but I love Shinedown's version. I really. Actually, I know a song that means a lot to me though. I would say "All of Me" by John Legend.
Ooh, that's good.
It was. I feel like whenever I get into a relationship with someone, there's always a theme song. Like, I always need a theme song for that relationship. That was
That's real,
one
though.
of it.
That's real though.
That was a song for a relationship. It felt like, because I had my first dance with that song, so I guess that means a lot to me.
Wow.
I also sung that song at my school's talent show in 8th grade, and I won the talent show. Also, fun fact, I sung in 7th grade as well, and won that one as well. So the only 2 talent shows I've been in school, I've won.
That's crazy.
Wow.
But yeah, "All of Me" is an amazing song. I'll play it after choir class. We usually have a few minutes to spare. I'll always play that. I remember my freshman year, people would go up to me and ask me to play it, and people still know me. Like, even freshmen, because I'm a junior now, even freshmen still know me from the talent show. So it's kind of cool.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I like it. I would like being recognized too if people actually knew me, but unfortunately, people really don't know me all that well. But
Yeah.
hey,
Oh,
I live a
also,
quiet
sorry.
I just said I live a quiet life. What were you saying?
No. I was gonna say a little side note. I'd say "Viva La Vida" holds a big importance to me as
By Coldplay?
as well.
That song is so good.
Because I sung that in the 7th grade.
Have you do you like listen to Coldplay's like other songs? Like, have you listened to any of their other stuff?
I know a lot of Coldplay songs by listening to them. I don't really know them, but I've heard a lot of them. I want to get into Coldplay. It's one of those bands where I'll usually move around band to band in terms of what I'm listening to. So I want to get to Coldplay at some point. Listen to whatever out, like their first album. I usually look at their latest albums. It's a fun thing I do to keep me updated on the music world.
Hell yeah. Have you like listened to, or no, I do recommend though that you should definitely listen to Coldplay. A lot of like their older albums, I can't say for their newest ones because I haven't listened to their newest ones, but I grew up listening to Coldplay's older songs. Like, there's an album that they have from 2002 called A Rush of Blood to the Head. Just about every song on there is an absolute banger. I'd highly recommend listening to it. So
I'll give that a listen.
Hell yeah. Facundo, if you would like to ask this next question, I think this is perfect.
Give me one sec.
All right. Taking a small intermission.
My piano wasn't like 4 feet away from me, I'd be playing the Jeopardy theme song right now.
Hell yeah. Okay, let's get into the real meat and potatoes of this, right?
Ooh, okay.
We're gonna start asking the real questions here, alright? Brace yourself. This is a would you rather. Okay?
Oh no.
Alright, we're getting real deep in here. Would you rather sit on a cake and eat a dick, or sit on a dick and eat a cake?
Just think about this. Think about it for a second, because it's a tough question, but there's a very easy answer.
It is.
Tough question, but for my content's sake, I'm not going to answer that.
Fair enough. But you see, there is a right answer. Many would think it's subjective.
I'm sure there's a right answer.
There is absolutely a right answer. Evan, do you know said answer?
Absolutely, it would be sit on a dick and eat cake. Because if you sit on a cake, all you're doing is eating dick. It's okay if
Exactly.
you're gay, but you just have to be like, you know, you can't like
Exactly.
you can't say like try to defend yourself and say that you're not gay if you sit on a cake and eat dick.
Exactly.
I can defend myself. I'm a Christian, so.
Hell yeah.
Damn. Let's get it. Anyway,
So
go on, Evan.
next question. Let's tone down the realness for a bit. So
yeah, that was too serious. That was too serious.
yeah. What's a song that's not your own that you wish you had written?
Ooh, that's also a really good one. Walking in Memphis. Not by Cher. Walking in Memphis by Mark Cohn, I think. Is that on? Mark Cohn. I want to play it. I want to play it for my channel sometime soon. It's a very special song. It's not very entertaining to play with just piano though. That's why I haven't gotten to it yet, really, because I'm scared it's not gonna do well. But for me, I absolutely love that song. It's one of my favorite songs of all time. It's written so well, and the song structure and everything. I guess why I wish I had written it is because it always pops up in my life. Firstly, I love listening to that song. Actually, I haven't listened to it in a little bit. But my band teacher, every time I would show her a song, every once in a while, like it depends on what song I play, but she would tell me how it reminds me of Walking in Memphis. So I guess I take some inspiration for a couple of my songs from Walking in Memphis. There's definitely elements in my music sometimes that'll match that of Walking in Memphis. But yeah, it's such a well-written song. Yeah, that's what I got for that one. I don't know what else to say.
All right. I need to listen to a lot of these like songs that you keep mentioning because like I need to like widen my music.
You guys would probably love it. It's such a great song. Don't listen to Cher's version though. It's not good. It's
Oh, it's
not,
bad.
not,
Oh, it's
not good in my opinion. No.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll keep that in mind. Okay. Here's a good question. Now, if you've performed at Sweetwater, that's in Indiana, isn't it? Somewhere in Indiana.
Yes, that is in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Yep.
Okay, so yeah, you've performed a good few times at Sweetwater, and you know, obviously, you performed at Ohio's Got Talent. I don't know if you've performed anywhere else, but besides your school talent shows and whatnot. So, if you could perform anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Ooh, if I could perform anywhere in the world, I would perform in the location where people really want to see Hayden Castleman, really want to see a Hayden Castleman concert. That's where I would perform. Because I mean any place works for me, but I mean who wants to see a Hayden Castleman concert in the future? I mean I'm hoping to be a successful music artist, and if I am, I'm going to be touring all around. So I guess it's wherever I tour next, wherever the fans are.
Okay,
give
so
the people what they enjoy.
Let me ask like yeah, I know. No, that's actually a good answer. So like what would be like the first country that like would pop into your mind for like somewhere?
First country?
Yeah.
Besides America?
I mean, or city, it doesn't matter.
City? I'd be interested to maybe do it in Indianapolis. I don't know how often Lucas Oil Stadium does like actual music concerts. Lucas Oil Stadium's the Indianapolis Colts Stadium. I've been there. My grandpa has season tickets, so I've been there a lot. It's such a nice stadium, and I think, how many people does it hold? It holds 40-something thousand people. So if I guess this is very specific, but Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis would be, I think would be so cool to perform at.
Hell yeah. I need to look up that stadium actually. What's it called?
Indianapolis.
Yeah, no, I know the city, but I mean like the
stadium.
The stadium.
Oh, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, or the Indianapolis Colts Stadium.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
I got
the
to a lot of
Colts
Colts
stadium.
games as well.
Yeah, I know. I have seen that on some of your social media posts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's big. All right. So
Beautiful stadium.
it does look like it. I do like that stadium. I mean, I might be biased, but I do like the M&T Bank Stadium, the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, they can open and close the roof and everything. A lot of other stadiums don't have that, so it's definitely nice to have.
It's at some point in the future, in maybe 20 years, we need to have an HC Creates Super Bowl halftime performance. That's what we need.
True.
That's what we need.
That'd be crazy.
We need HC Creates to perform not like us in front of 50,000 people.
True.
Anyway,
If I somehow become that significant, that would be, I don't know. I can't even imagine that right now, but I don't know. I hope to be a big music artist. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to making music.
Hell yeah.
So there's no doubt in my mind I got potential.
oh, absolutely.
But sometimes it's luck, sometimes it's skill. We'll just we'll see what gets me there.
All right.
Oh yeah.
So, on the topic of your music career, I mean, that's been the topic this whole time, so I don't know why I even said that. What has been the biggest challenge in your music career so far?
In my music career. So not like social media or anything.
Well, I mean, anything related to you doing music, really. What's the biggest challenge in that? So,
I would say connecting with other music artists, because not me, but almost every music artist wants to be featured on someone else's, just for, I guess it makes sense if it's a career, but I feel like it's hard to get to actually know someone and work with them at the same time.
right.
Because I don't want to just go on another artist's social medias and I don't even really know that person. I just did the collab just to make money and just for the fame. I mean, to be honest, I want to make that connection, and that connection could lead to actual big projects. So I just wish I wish the music world, in terms of music artists, would connect more with each other. I mean, there's so many good ideas people could come up with. I don't know them yet. Other people don't know them yet, but I feel like if more music artists work together, we can make something big. We can make a new huge trend. It could be the new norm. But yeah, I just see a big struggle in me getting to know other music artists, because I'm basically on my own. Everyone who works as an independent music artist,
Right.
it's really hard to get recognized by anyone besides locals. So the big challenge for me is that, just being recognized around the world versus in my state now, I guess. And then locally. It's really difficult. I mean, I see so many music artists try to do it, try to keep building their social media, but I just feel like it's never successful if you're wanting to be an independent artist. So I got to find my way around it. I know I'm going to put the effort in, so eventually I'll get what I get, and hopefully I get something good out of promoting on social media and build a huge audience. I want a huge audience.
Well, I mean, so far you're doing pretty good. I mean, with promoting your social media, you started your channel in 2023, and you're at 100 more subs than I am. Well, I mean, given though that I am in a niche where I'm really competitive. Everyone and their mom wants to do wants to play games on YouTube and then get popular off of that. I don't really do it for the popularity anymore, because I don't really upload anymore like that. Which hopefully I will get back into soon, if life will let me. but I think you're definitely getting there. You've blown up quite a bit, like a generous amount, especially compared to all these other people.
Yeah, I've gained almost 100 subscribers in the past 28 days.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I believe it. I believe it.
That's all from promotion, uploading YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts actually helps a lot.
Oh yeah, YouTube Shorts really pushes your content out to the algorithm. I would know.
Yeah, I literally had one short that got me 12 subscribers, and I posted like a couple in one day, and I got 20 subscribers in one day. And then, funny enough, that Ohio Has Talent shouted out my YouTube. Only 14 people did it because, I mean, no one's having their phone out. But the fact that 14 people did it during a event to subscribe to me is kind of.
Well, you know what?
Funny.
14 people is 14 people. Even one person can go a long way, though.
That's some good self-promotion. Then you got word of mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just it's difficult after that, because like you said earlier about like having time to record more content, like that's the thing though. It's if I want this to be my job, if I want to be a music artist, I got to make sure I have enough money coming in from social media and other places. I'm trying to get monetized, but it's so hard to get monetized right now. Like, I'll probably have to wait until I have thousands of subscribers to even like meet the requirements to get monetized.
That's not necessarily true, actually. You actually meet the minimum requirements for partial monetization on YouTube. I can't say in terms of
500.
I can't say in terms of watch hours because I don't know how much your watch hours are, but you definitely
they're bad.
You definitely have you're on the way to become a fully monetized musician, in the sense of you almost have you're on your way to 1,000 subs. You'll probably reach that very soon, especially with this Ohio's Got Talent, which is probably going to get you a lot of recognition, especially it's a statewide thing.
Yeah, and I uploaded. When did I upload that? I uploaded that yesterday, I think. The Ohio's Talent performance. Yeah, I uploaded that performance yesterday. Actually, it's currently at 134 views. Which is it's ahead of so many of my other recent videos because they've been doing so bad. But we were talking about eligibility. So minimum requirements. I need 3,000 public watch hours or 3 million shorts views. I don't know which is more possible. I honestly would probably say the shorts views at this point. But I only have.
Go on.
Sorry, I only have 64 public watch hours and 2.7 thousand public shorts views. But that's still, I mean, that's still good for where I'm at now for only having 500 subscribers. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree. I mean, looking at my own statistics right now, I mean, I hardly upload anymore, but I'm sitting at 432 subscribers and I have 125 watch hours. But
dang.
I mean, and I have 13K public shorts views, but that's just because one of my shorts blew up and got like 11,000 views. But
which one was it?
It was the I gotta look back and see which one it was. It was just some random like Fortnite clip of like Epic Games like wanting. Yeah, I know. It was Epic Games asking for feedback on the chicken animal in Fortnite. They wanted feedback on the chicken, so that got 11K views, and yeah, another one of my Fortnite shorts got 1.1K views. The Black Ops 6 one got 1.1. I actually need to start working. I haven't even started working on the Black Ops 6 campaign video, but I'm going to do that very soon.
Dog, it might be too late. Yo,
nah, man, it's never too late.
It might be too late.
It's never too late.
Yo,
you know what?
I'm already on the third DLC Zombies map.
Oh my god, dude.
It's okay,
bro.
It's okay. It's you know what? It'll be irrelevant once the next COD game comes out. It'll be okay. I'll probably get like 5 views off of it, but it's okay. I need to get that shit out.
If you post it after the new COD comes out, you'll actually get more views on that because everyone's gonna hate the new COD, just like we usually do.
True.
They'll all go back to BO6 and talk about how great.
You know what? All right. You know that's true. You know what? That's true. On that note, the BO6 campaign video, you heard it here first. It's delayed until November. when the next COD comes out. When MW4
Not my fault,
drops.
guys. It's just the strategies.
Absolutely, it's an algorithmic strategy. Anyway,
Yep.
so
Evan, you need to come up with more video ideas.
I know, man. No, I have like I have an entire like
Then why don't we do any of them?
document
All we do
because I'm too
is
fucking
post
lazy. Man.
compilations of funny moments, dog.
Are they bad?
No, but
The funny moments are good, but I remember recording my GTA video, and that's at like 2.8 thousand views. Right
What?
now.
Damn.
Might be at more.
what?
I know that's like the second or third
Hold
video.
on,
I
I think
posted
I
to my
remember
gaming
that
channel.
actually. What is it? HC Gaming or whatever it's called? What's the
Yeah,
channel
of
called?
course it's not my main channel that does it.
Yeah, I know. It's your second channel. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, I looked up
When the
HC Gaming.
second
It's
channel
not there.
does better than the main channel.
Dude, oh my god.
Yeah, it's at 2.8.
It is. Holy shit. He's not lying. Wow. The algorithm
know,
just
it was-
hates me, bro. Algorithm just hates me straight up.
Well, the views were so low for a while, and then I looked at him like, I would assume like after a month or two, and I'm like, wait a minute, this has over 1,000 views right now, and I didn't notice.
I know. Like, I straight up, I uploaded a Minecraft video back in 2023, and I just left it alone because I just didn't really think that Minecraft was still like a hit in the algorithm. Obviously, it probably is. I mean, it's the best-selling game of all time.
It is.
So I had, purchased a new iPhone, rich flex, just kidding. And I install YouTube Studio on my phone, and I see that I have like 400 views on that Minecraft video. And that shit was actually crazy. I need to make another Minecraft video actually very soon.
You need to make another Fortnite video.
True, another one's in the works. You know what? Yeah, that actually
Didn't it
got
get
me
7,000?
No, it didn't get 7,000.
700?
It's 700. Yeah, 758.
Yeah, okay,
I think
700.
it's my most viewed video of all time, which is actually really
That's
funny.
so.
Yeah. I
That's
looked
so
at that
dumb.
earlier.
That's Facundo
That's
hates
so
that, bro.
dumb.
But
It's Fortnite.
Of
Follow the
course, it's
game.
Fortnite. My God.
If you want to be successful, do what you hate.
honestly, I don't really think it was like the fact that it was like good editing. I think it was just the fact that it was just like published at the right time, which is basically like kind of how it is for all things. Like if there's something trendy, then obviously the algorithm's gonna push
Yeah,
it.
like your Matrix videos, dog.
The Matrix, bro. Andrew Tate was crazy, bro.
It had nothing to do with him, but
It had
Matrix is in the
nothing to
title, so it
do
hit
with the
algorithm.
Matrix or Andrew Tate, and that shit's my second most viewed video of all time.
Oh, that's great.
YouTube, dog.
That's called non-clickbaity clickbaiting.
Exactly.
Hey, man, what can I say? But I will. I am gonna. What?
Did you ever even mention the Matrix in that video?
The intro
Yes,
with like the background of like the Matrix code was pretty much the only thing that was related to the Matrix in that video.
Dog.
Yeah, what you wanted. Now watch the video.
But yeah, I am gonna plan a couple of recordings. I really want to get back into making videos, honestly. I really do. I miss it. I don't think I'm gonna ever go back to uploading weekly, but I'll probably say that and then upload every fucking Friday again. Probably not gonna happen.
Nah, listen, I remember a month ago, you're like, I'm going back to bi-weekly.
I said I don't know when I'm going to, but I probably will. I never. So
This
I
is
was
why
never.
I don't. Sorry.
I was just gonna say I never definitively confirmed when I was going bi-weekly, but I said I wanted to do it.
10 years later.
Oh yeah.
But
Honestly-
no, like that's why I never tell my viewers what if I think I have a plan in my head, like uploading stuff, like what time I'm gonna do that. I don't tell my viewers because I'm usually gonna change it because I always do. So there's no point. So I just leave my viewers clueless, and they gotta turn on notifications. That's how you do it.
Fair.
Hell yeah. I remember the year I was uploading weekly. Like honestly, I really pumped out. I was hustling videos in 2023. I really was. Besides the end of the year when I got striked for no reason, or struck, sorry, that's not the correct word. I got struck by YouTube, by the gods of YouTube community guidelines.
YouTube Lightning.
Oh yeah.
Facts.
Yep. I got
And then you burnt out,
yeah, and then I burnt out from it.
which
That
segues into your next question.
Absolutely, it does. Speaking of
what a
burnout, here's the next question. How do you overcome music burnout?
Oh, you mean like writer's block?
Yep.
Oh, you don't. You just gotta wait. It sucks. I mean, that's what I had to do. So 2023. Well, all right. Let's go to 2022. I think I made my first song in November of 2022. It's gonna be in a special video that I'm actually making. I can't really say what it is yet, but it's pertaining to Ohio Has Talent, and I'm gonna be uploading it a couple weeks after. So there's a little sneak peek for that. That's all I'm gonna say though. I will be posting a trailer for that video.
Really?
The week of, yes.
All right.
It's edited pretty good. I'm really proud of it so far. I'm actually still trying to finish it up. It's been a long editing process, but the video looks amazing, and I can't wait for people to see it. But yeah. So I wrote my first song in November of 2022. I'm pretty sure. And 2023, I wrote a song in January after I got broken up with my first ex. What is this about my exes? Anyway, but that's how a lot of music artists are, though. Let's be honest.
True. That's kind of how it is for anyone, to be honest, when dealing with
that. Honestly, that stuff, relationships actually initiate music making for the most part. For me.
True.
So when I got broken up with, I wrote a song about it, and then instantly I felt better, and that was great. And then there was a couple other song ideas I wrote down, like maybe within a month of that, and then after that, nothing. And this was like January 2023, nothing after that. And so it took me all the way up till I got with another girlfriend in October 2023. So that's months later. Then I started writing full songs again, and I was writing them within hours. I was writing some of them literally wrote in hours. Actually no. I had a couple where I wrote in less than an hour, like full songs, everything. The structures. I mean, they're full structures and everything, full songs. But yeah, that's just months. And honestly, I'm pretty sure I'm in a writer's block right now. I don't know if it's because I'm so busy. I just can't focus on I just haven't had enough time to be alone and think. But it's been, how long has it been? It's actually been a couple months since I wrote a full song, but I had to think about it. I don't usually have to think about it. But yeah, after that, I recently had a song idea. I've had a couple song ideas within the past month. They're super good. Super good. This song I started writing, it was in, actually I think it was in early 2023 or late 2022. I started writing a little bit again. Haven't finished it yet though. It's like the next best thing to believe, to be honest. I mean, I think so.
The successor.
I absolutely love it. Yes, I absolutely love it, and it's not even finished, and I don't even know what the lyrics are going to be, but the structure is amazing. But yeah, writer's block, I just got to wait it out. I don't know how it is for other music artists, but you have to wait it out. Sometimes it lasts months or weeks. So yeah, it's not a fun thing necessarily. But I'm excited to see what happens when I get back into the groove again.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think that's pretty much the answer for a lot of people who burn out with a lot of different things. For me, for example, the reason I burnt out from YouTube, from uploading weekly, is honestly at my own fault. I decided to not work on my time management skills, and I would legitimately I'd wait for editing a video. When I was uploading weekly, I'd wait to edit a video until maybe Wednesday or Thursday. Mm-hmm. And then I kid you not, I would be sitting at my computer on Friday for 12 hours straight trying to push this video out before the day's over.
Dude, that's what I do too with like editing the video I'm doing right now. Like I've spent the 8 hours left of my day editing. that's why I try to stay away from it. Or I try to space it out. Otherwise I'm gonna stay at my computer for hours.
Oh yeah, absolutely. What?
Sorry.
No, go on.
You ever get stuck in the editing process so much that when you try to like watch your video after you like edited a decent amount of it, like it just feels like the video's so like slow or like really fast?
I do get that sometimes.
Sorry.
Nah, go on.
I was gonna say because the process is so slow for me, and so when I go back to watch it, it's like that's it.
Well, yeah, I think that for me that sometimes I try to get at least like 10 nowadays. I try to get at least like 10-minute videos at minimum.
Mm-hmm.
I like my videos to be at least 10 minutes. I mean, nowadays they're like 15 minutes. So, but that's because I've improved my editing by a lot in terms of like cutting down all the footage.
Mm-hmm.
I used to. I've actually improved my workflow by like double. I'm pretty sure. To cut down all the footage for me. When I used to cut down footage before editing all of it, I used to cut it down so I would, make sure that all the parts that I want to show in the video are there, and all that I don't want to are just off of there. It would take me maybe 2 days. Nowadays, that takes me at least like an hour or two max.
That's awesome. I specialize in literally cutting videos down, and like I could tell someone before I finish editing like an hour-long video and tell them how long the video is gonna be, and like I would at most I'd be like 5 minutes off.
Oh yeah, no. I usually tell the group chat that me and Fachongo were in that I'm gonna drop like a 20-minute video, and then the video ends up being like 17 minutes. I mean, it's still a good video. Don't get me wrong, it's still good, but there are some clips I usually like cut down that I feel like aren't necessary to be in there.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you, if I had like done better with my time management skills, I can't say there's a big chance, but there is a pretty good chance I'd probably still be uploading weekly. But yeah,
right. It was also bad that everyone, me included, was badgering him to get it out before 12 p.m. on Friday.
For real,
night.
bro. You want to know what? And Facundo, you would wait to send me your footage until like the last 2 days before I'd upload the video, bro. You don't understand how bad that was.
Sometimes.
That sounds pretty bad. I'm actually
Gerardo's
thinking about editing for people in the summer.
Well, Gerardo's footage is always trash, so it doesn't really matter. I can usually edit without his footage. What the fuck does he provide? I have Gerardo. I love you, bro. No, I love you when I say this, bro. But like,
he ain't watching this shit.
I know, but I get him to like record so he can be included, bro. I can't do anything with his footage, man.
hey, low key though. I'm looking in the summer. I'm looking to edit videos for people for money, but maybe one time I could edit for you for free, like edit one of your videos.
I can't have you do that shit for free. You'd have to give me a price. I can't fathom like someone doing something for me for free. I can't.
I don't know what the price would be. I probably wouldn't charge you a lot. I want to, if you would like let me edit one of your videos, like I will do my best editing, and I think it'd just be very interesting to see the difference.
You know what? I would actually be down to do that. For real. I would be down to have like a different editor for one of my videos. That's like a foreign concept to me.
Yeah. Or a bit, oh yeah, wait, maybe that could be like the whole concept of the video though. Like that's gonna be like in the title, like someone else is editing this video or something like that, and then you just do whatever challenge you want to do.
Fair, or everyone could just be completely oblivious and they can find out for themselves, like, what the fuck? What is this different editing style? What is this?
Or I could try to copy yours and see if anyone notices.
Honestly, I want to see your signature, unique editing style. To be honest, I'd like to see that. We will. You know what? I'll plan that out soon. I will plan that shit out, and we will do that.
All right.
So, anyways, back on track. We spent so long on this one topic. Oh, Facundo, this is perfect. This is a
Oh
question.
no.
This is your question.
I don't know why I agreed to saying all of the
Hey,
very
you made it up.
Oh no.
I did not make this up. I found this on the internet. Because you
Well, you
asked.
found it.
Let's be clear here. I did not make this question.
Okay,
But
go
it's
on.
very philosophical. We're getting into the real shit right here. This is what people need to know.
The real meat
You don't
and
have to
potatoes.
answer this question, but people need to know. Jesus, this is dark. Should a man about to be executed in the electric chair be saved if he had a heart attack?
If a man is in the electric chair and he has a heart attack, should he be saved? I'm thinking about what they would do, if they would save him or not.
Yo, what is the law?
Well,
What
like
is
if they
law?
like save him
That-
from a
'cause
heart
that-
attack, would they
that's
just
the
like
actual
schedule
question.
another killing, like another execution, just be like, or would they just like let him have a heart attack?
I mean, what are they gonna do? Put his heart in the electric chair?
I mean,
because
his
heart
body did the
committed
job
murder?
for the prison. His heart, you know, did justice.
But if the heart commits murder, don't they have to put his heart in the electric chair next?
Damn.
Thinking
Yo,
outside the box right there.
holy shit,
Damn.
Just saying,
damn.
That's some deep shit.
solved it.
Put the whole hat thingy on the little heart. Damn.
Damn. All right. Well, I guess we just answered our question with another question. So, next question: what's your ultimate goal as a musician?
Damn. Getting right
What's
into
my
it.
ultimate goal? I don't even know. I was just gifted and blessed that I was able to teach myself how to sing and teach myself how to play piano. And I don't know how to read music.
Wait,
I
oh
just
God, you tell yourself? Holy shit.
yeah, I taught myself. I don't know
Impressive.
how to read music.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I can't read music.
Wow. You know what though? I think you can fact check me on this. I could be totally wrong, but I think the Beatles didn't know how to properly read music either.
Let me
I'm
fact
not
So,
sure about
You're
that.
you're in good
but-
company. I could be totally wrong, but I think I remember that from a documentary I watched.
They could not read or
Hundreds of
write
years
music.
ago.
It is confirmed they could not read or write music. They learned
Wow.
songs by humming the tune and having someone else play it.
That's actually crazy.
There you go.
That's actually amazing when you think about
Yeah.
that, because the Beatles are considerably or arguably one of the best bands of all time.
Absolutely.
People put that top one.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's definitely impressive.
So you're in good
What was the
company
question
there.
again?
The question was, what's your ultimate goal as a musician?
Okay, what's my ultimate goal as a musician? Yeah, like I said, I was just blessed to have that ability to teach myself, and I think my goal as a person is to be a successful musician and to be a successful music artist, because I feel like that's what my life has been adding up to so far. Music has been showing up even more throughout my life, and I mean, at some point it just overtook, and now I made a YouTube channel just for posting music, and it's like I do have the idea of it becoming I had the idea of it becoming a career at the very beginning, but it's just going with the flow, like wherever life takes me. It brought me to music. So I'd say my purpose is to just fulfill that. I be a music artist, be a successful music artist. And also I want to make other people happy. I want to entertain other people. And I know music changes over the years so much.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's going to be probably at most like 5-6 years when I record my first song in a studio. And I've already written songs now, but I'm going to be recording those. And music is so different now that how are people going to receive that? Is it actually am I actually gonna make it? Am I gonna be successful? I don't want to be a small music artist. But I wouldn't do it if I didn't think in the back of my mind that I had a good chance or had a chance at all. And I think yeah, I just want to entertain people. I mean, that's the simple answer right there. I just want to make people happy, make people's days, and spread the love in the music community.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
I like that. Your confidence definitely says a lot about you and the path that you're taking. And I definitely think if you keep that confidence and you keep working towards it, I think only time will tell when you become HC Creates performing at the Colt Stadium. You know,
HC the creator.
HC the creator.
Yeah, funny. I've been thinking about a stage name. I haven't come up with one yet, but I feel like Hayden Castleman is such a long name. Also, if I'm signing signatures, if I get to that point, like I gotta sign a pretty long signature,
Well,
or
I
just
mean,
sign my initials. But
I think Hayden Castleman really does work best. I think it just, in my opinion, I mean, you might have something
Stands
different,
out.
but I think it does 100% stand out, and I think it would be
Hayden Christensen's a long name. That's a
true.
good name.
Hayden
That's what
Christensen's Anakin.
When
yeah.
I first heard your name, I immediately thought of him. I can't
honestly, okay, low key, just a little bit.
And the
of
fact that you're a
he
Star
looks
Wars
just
fan
a
is even
tad
better.
bit like me. He looks just a tad bit like me. I'm not saying he like does a lot, but like just the tiniest bit. Like I swear, like the eyebrows, I feel like are similar. Oh, about that actually, about me looking like people. What is it? Patty Mayo? Is that his name? Something like that. I literally on my newest TikTok, search him up, his side profile. Literally,
That I see that.
someone-
Yeah.
Someone commented on my TikTok video that I posted for Believe and said I look like Patty Mayo, and I'm like, who's that? I look it up and I'm like, this is the first person in existence to find someone who actually looks like me, because I was always curious who I look like.
I've seen videos from this guy.
Yeah,
He doesn't like bounty hunting or something. Is scripted
Yeah.
bounty hunting.
He's
Yeah.
popular. I think he's one of those people that a lot of people know. They just don't really remember his name or anything.
Wait, I think he has a TV show. It says over here in his overview, Southland Bounty Hunters. Or is that just his YouTube show?
That's just his YouTube thing. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, gotcha. Anyway.
Yeah, and the fact that you're a Star Wars fan makes it even funnier too. That's actually really cool.
And Castleman's a dope last name.
For real.
All right. Well, I'll take the advice then.
Hell
I'm gonna
yeah.
throw this question out here. It's a little less gratuitous as the other ones, but why do you think 11 is pronounced 11 and not 21?
1D.
It's a tough
Why we do
question.
that? Why we do that?
Why is it not pronounced 11-teen?
Yo.
True. But then you got 12 and 13.
Then you got
Or
12
you got
team,
12.
yeah.
You got 12 team. But 1T1.
11D. Wait, what did you say? What was the question?
1T1.
Why is it called?
Like
Why is
21
11
or
pronounced
31?
11 instead of 1
Why is it not
1?
1T1?
Because then you'd have to call 10 Tendy.
10D.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I feel like all the number, or a lot of the numbers before that would have to be.
10T.
So yeah, it would have to be said like that. But
I believe when the English language was created, we didn't think it through.
I don't think we did either. I honestly don't even have a good answer for that one.
Well,
I blame the ancestors. I blame our ancestors.
all right. So the next question is, what is your favorite live performance experience so far? I think I know what this answer is, but I just want to see if I'm wrong.
And okay, in terms of I'm rewatching it on YouTube and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is such a great video, or like me personally like being there.
You personally being there.
I think I'd say, I mean, Ohio has talent. It's just when I watched the video back, it blew me away. It was
Yeah, that's
amazing.
what I thought he'd say.
What blew me? Well, that's not my answer though.
Oh,
I will say that. I will say believe at Sweetwater because I was able to think when I was on stage performing at Ohio Has Talent. I literally let everything go and just performed, and I basically blacked out, and then I came back and everyone's cheering for me.
Really?
I mean, it's such a blur. Like, I can't remember like me at the piano. I mean, I have a general image, but like I can't remember anything specific. But like I remember talking to the judges after. I remember here's another thing I think you guys may not ask me. But I will tell you guys, I got 3rd place.
Hell yeah, I was actually gonna mention that you did get 3rd place.
Yep.
Yo, wow, sound effects.
Hell
Yeah, I got the soundboard and everything. Yeah, I got 3rd place, and standing there, in terms of performance, like I said, would be Believe at Sweetwater. But if we're talking about Ohio Has Talent as a whole, then you have me won over on that, because standing up there with all the contestants, being backstage with them, talking to them, making connections, that was just being around people who knew more than I did, as much as I did, about music. I think that experience for me, I guess that experience, like, in terms of a day that I performed, I mean, that's probably just the best experience I've had so far in my music career. But yeah, just the feeling of performing Believe at Sweetwater, though, like, I remember so much of it, and that being the first time I showed it, and where it's come now to get me 3rd place, I think that's why the Sweetwater performance means so much to me, because that's when you guys first seen that song and first listened to that song.
Hell yeah, alright. I honestly think you were gonna say Ohio's Got Talent, but that's actually really surprising. So I'm gonna be the one to ask this question, actually, because I just feel like it's perfect for me to be asking this question. What is your favorite shitting position?
I prefer, like, I mean, obviously sitting down on the toilet squatting, but like, and then I go on my tippy toes to get that extra push, you know?
Yo, that's crazy.
Damn. I mean, I personally stand, but...
Yo, facts. No, because you visit Pakistan a lot. Yo, what do you think about like those bathrooms like in India?
Motherfucker, I know what he's gonna say.
Those squatting bathrooms where there's just a hole and you gotta squat.
No, that's not what it's for. It's a urinal. It's a urinal.
It's a multi-purpose, dog.
Bro.
No, but I swear to God, there's like places and you just squat and there's a...
I haven't been to India. I've been to Pakistan, but that's not what it's for. We don't shit in those.
Bro. I watched JoJo, dog. Trust me.
Oh yeah, the most historically accurate anime of all time.
Remember when they did that in JoJo?
Yeah. Pulling the ref never caught a break.
No, but they exist. I don't know if they exist.
They do
in
exist,
India.
but we don't use it for that.
Yeah, you shit in the
Not
holes,
in fucking
dude.
Pakistan. I've never been to India.
Okay, well.
I can't speak for Indians. Indians probably do that because they do weird shit all the time. I can't speak for my people.
I'm sure Pakistan people.
We
in
sit
Pakistan
on the toilet.
have
The
shit in their
difference is,
urinals.
instead of using toilet paper, we wash our shit down using a hose.
Listen,
I like how this is the most heated conversation we have out of a question.
listen, Evan. I've seen shit in urinals in the U.S.
Okay, those
buddy.
people
So I bet there's
deserve to
people
be
in
put
Pakistan.
in an asylum. Those people are not normal. Those people are not
I think
normal.
those are the asylum bathrooms.
Yeah. Those
Shit,
bathrooms that
maybe
you're
I don't know.
seeing are from, like, Arkham Asylum.
Yeah,
Arkham Asylum.
yeah.
I love that game. I've played through that game like a good 5 or 6 times.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, do you have more plans to make more original music?
Yeah, that's the career plan. That's that's the whole thing about being a music artist, is being able to make the music I want to make. In terms of social media, I'll do covers for now. But I just don't if I make any covers in the future, this is far down, it would have to be like a remake, like a lot of big music artists do. It's not necessarily a cover, but they add their own style to it.
Right.
So hopefully when I have my own style, and I want to make sure those covers, quote unquote covers, are more professional to fit my style. But for right now, I am just doing normal song covers, sitting at my piano in my room. But yeah, for my career, I mean, making music. It's always going to be making music. Music videos as well. I want to be involved in making my own music videos rather than, I'll hire people, but I definitely want to be able to create the ideas for what scenes I want in the music video. I've actually thought of it for Believe before.
You gotta make a green screen and have yourself be on top of Mount. You gotta be on top of Mount Everest playing the piano, the grand piano.
Do Michael Jackson style, because his old music videos were I don't even know how he did it. I think it's just all green screen.
Are they?
That's how some older songs are, music videos.
I thought they were just sets, most of them.
Yeah, no, a lot of them were sets in the 80s, but when we're talking early Michael Jackson career, I think that was I don't know what they did exactly.
I'm
sure it was
Michael Jackson career,
Oh no, Michael Jackson in the 80s, prime Michael Jackson used actual sets, which I would love to do.
No, I'm talking about late Michael Jackson type. When he's
You mean recent? Or do you mean old?
The most recent Michael Jackson works. I believe he would have used green screen for those, yeah. It was a popular song he did later on in his career.
I know Hold My Hand is a newer one with Akon.
I
haven't
can't say
watched
I'm totally familiar with that. I know the songs, but I don't know them by name. I could sing it, but I'm not gonna sing it.
No, you're good.
Yeah, you are.
It's probably I don't know. What do you mean by new? Do you mean early 2000s?
Yeah, like that. Yeah. When
I don't know.
When he's essentially lost his pigmentation, basically.
Heal the World. They Don't Care About Us.
Yeah, songs like those.
Yeah, I would assume probably for some of them, but I remember back in the 80s, he would use all real sets, and then in the 70s, I think, or 60s, he would use this weird green screen. There's a couple videos like it. I would have to show an example of it. But yeah, a lot of them were they would literally just be standing there in music videos, and they'd be in space or something, for no reason at all. But I think if I used a green screen for music videos or anything like that, which actually I am thinking about making a music video for something. That's all I'm gonna say. But I think I would use a green screen just if I were doing a stupid song or a song that's just kind of as a joke that I really don't care about, that I'm not being serious about. But when it comes to making music videos, I want to use real sets. I don't want to use green screen or anything.
Yeah. Especially if you're self-editing, green screen can kind of be a pain because you probably have to learn rotoscope.
Yeah, I don't even know what rotoscope is. Is that like the outline of like?
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Not necessarily. I wouldn't say that. I think. I mean, on my editing software, it's actually pretty simple. You just put down like color key, and then you basically just select a green, and then the entire green screen's gone.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what a
for-
lot of editors do. I'm sure
Recently, yeah.
I'm sure like the ones you pay for though are a lot nicer, because usually when I do it, whenever I've tried a green screen ever, like it's always the outline of whatever object you're putting in front of the green screen that just doesn't, it's like blurry. It's not clear enough. And then I watch these other YouTubers and like you don't even notice the green screen at all, but it's so hard to like make it look like it's so hard to like maintain the quality and also like actually not see the green screen even though you put the chroma key on it. It's complicated for me at least.
Yeah. But yeah, no, back to what we were talking about before. I think Michael Jackson was very innovative, and I'm not talking about music. I'm talking about being born a black man and dying a white woman. Anyway, so my
Damn.
next
Throwing fucking punches over the shit.
I'm sorry, Michael Jackson's a good creator. Don't worry. So obviously, you, as we've stated plenty of times, what?
I think, Evan, you should ask question 21, since that is a question you made yourself.
True. HC Creates, we're gonna ask you a very
Oh my god.
one of the realest questions probably we
I
have.
apologize in advance, but he made this question up. He asked it to us, and now
Is it bad?
No, I wouldn't say it's bad. I'd say it's pretty good. So,
I'll
look,
wait till I hear it.
I'm asking this question because I genuinely want the most honest answer. Honestly, all these questions.
Oh wait, okay, I can guess what it is, but I just ask it.
No shot,
Okay.
no, guess it first.
Yeah, guess the
Because if
question.
you guess it, that's
Nope,
insane.
not guessing it first. You gotta say it
Okay.
first.
All right,
I don't want to say the wrong thing.
all right. So this is probably the question you were guessing. If you were 1 inch in a woman, but a guy is 1 inch in you,
No,
are you
wrong
pulling
question.
forwards or backwards to get out? Think about this. Don't just say an answer out of nowhere. You got to think about it. I'll give you 30 seconds.
Well, I'm pretty sure I thought about it the second you were saying it. But for my content purposes, I probably won't legitimately answer that. But that is a very interesting question.
Absolutely, I no doubt.
Out of the mind of Evan Almighty TV. Right?
Absolutely. Okay, so I guess we should go back to the next question then, huh? So obviously
So
we
I'm
stated.
assuming you didn't make any of the other questions.
Oh no,
that one felt special.
that one. No, that one was definitely special. It came out of the heart and
A lot
something
of
else.
them are just looked up or seen from other
it
creators.
came out of the heart.
Yeah, absolutely it did. Absolutely it did.
Interesting place, but alright.
So you obviously we stated that you it's obvious, it's honestly like clear now as clear as the sky is blue. You performed at Ohio's Got Talent and got 3rd place once again. So what were your thoughts and emotions when you went on that stage, or when you were about to go on that stage? Did you have any?
When I before they announced the winners.
No, I mean like when you went up on that stage to perform.
Oh, when I first went up on stage to perform my song.
What were your thoughts and emotions, if any?
I think that's the thing about me actually. When I went on stage, I felt fine, to be honest. And when I performed my song, during that, I felt like I could sing anything. I didn't feel nervous. Not too nervous, to be honest. I felt pretty comfortable with what I was singing. So comfortable. I was doing my own thing with my songs. Or with Believe, I mean, sorry. And I don't know. Honestly, I was just popping off. I was really just popping
Oh,
off,
yeah.
and then
I could see that.
the emotion comes after, though. For me, the emotion comes after the performance because, yeah, like I hear the audience when I first go on stage, but like Kobe said, the season ain't over yet. So
True.
it's always after the performance. I want to hear what that audience sounds like after the performance, because that's the audience that matters. That's the sound that matters. So when I heard that, I I was like, it's just amazing. I mean, it's never been so loud before. I'm hoping it's gonna be louder in the future. Just to hear that many people cheer for me inside a building, it was amazing. And my first period civics teacher, I don't know if you watched the performance all the way through, the video that I posted, but my civics teacher at the end, he's so loud. No offense if he watches this, but he is so loud. Like, I couldn't hear anyone, but I could hear exactly what he was saying. Even the judges could hear what he was saying.
I think I did hear like that. I think I did hear that.
He said, "First period civics rocks."
Oh yeah, I did hear that.
And the
That's
judge was like, "Say that again." First period civics rocks. I'm like, yeah, that's my civics teacher.
Hell yeah, that's funny.
Also, I will be posting my conversation with the judges after, sometime soon. Yeah. So that just, I mean, even that though, like my civics teacher yelling out for me, and like, I felt so supported by people. I heard my name so many times, and it's a great feeling. After
That's probably one of the best feelings you can have, to be honest.
It's one of the best feelings you can have, and it's the only feeling you can get after you perform a song, is the audience. So you got to make it count. You got to perform well, and that audience is how I feel. If they're excited, I'm excited. If they enjoyed what I sang up there, I enjoyed what I sang up there. So I felt like I was cheering myself on. I'm like, okay, this actually had to be so good. So yeah, and talking to the judges after, like, I felt so connected with the audience, because it'd be back and forth, and there'd be laughter in the audience and everything. Like, everything went so smoothly, and yeah, it's an amazing feeling. I can't describe it, but just the audience being excited gets me excited to perform more music. So yeah.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome.
That is actually,
That's awesome.
I do like that. Facundo, I think it is your time to shine with his next question.
Is it? I lost our place.
Huh? Yeah, that question.
This question is better with more context, I guess. But
Why do you have to give background, bro? That ruins the whole thing. Just ask the question.
I'll ask it later.
This guy.
That way.
All right. So, if you weren't a musician, no, you already probably answered this question. But if you weren't a musician, what else do you think you would have been? I'm assuming actor.
Yes, but like in terms of to make it a deeper answer, where would I be without music? I mean, yes, I would probably want to go into college for acting. But what would I do? Either acting or I'm big into like videography as well. I've also written scripts. I've actually written a 30-minute movie before.
Wow.
Like the mom skit that's on my channel. That's something I wrote, obviously.
I did see that a long time ago. That was funny.
Yeah, I've written so many more like skits. I have a lot of skit ideas. I just don't get to them because that's not what I'm gifted at. So like I want to spend time with music because that's
Well,
what
I
I'm
don't
gifted
think it's
at,
necessarily being gifted at something. Like I'm not for me, for example, I'm not gifted at drawing. You know, I've been drawing for no less than like maybe a year, but I mean, Facundo's seen some of my drawings. I mean, I do pretty all right because I do it consistently, and I take time with the learning process and make sure I don't get burnt out. It's not really about being gifted. If you enjoy something, then I don't think you should focus more on if you're good at it and just like if you're, you know, if you have fun doing it.
Yeah,
that's just me personally.
That too. I like to reword that a little bit. Gifted, but like I also love music to death. Like I would rather spend my time doing music than writing scripts.
Of course.
But because it's one of those things for me where I have to be in the mood to write a script. I got to be in the script mood.
Right.
And that just hasn't happened in a while because I haven't really been focusing on that. And with the way life is, it's like for me, there's no time for anything else besides schoolwork and then music. And I love music, and that's something I can stick to. But what else would I be doing? Probably acting. In terms of social media, probably just honestly random videos that I mean that's the reason I deleted my second TikTok account, was just because they were random videos, and I'm like, this content, it gets more views than my main account, but it's just crappy videos that I put no effort in, and it doesn't make me feel good to look at. So I just deleted the whole account, and now I'm making real content. Like I want to make content that people actually want to watch. But yeah, I honestly would probably be focusing on skits and stuff more, because like that stuff is fun to write. Like when I think about it, like it's definitely fun to write, but there's just so much going on in my life where it's like that kind of stuff doesn't even pop into my head. Besides like video games, like that's just the main thing I do besides like music, is like I'll play video games every now and then, or I'll watch like a certain YouTuber. Like that's what I spend a lot of my time doing, is just going around on social media watching different videos. So
yeah, I honestly, it's funny too, because like I actually myself had a script planned out for it was originally a movie, but it's now a show. It was going to be a show called Killer Taco, but two big reasons as to why it got canned. So number one, the biggest one being my hard drive got corrupted and all the footage was lost.
Oh, I think did we talk about this?
We did talk about this. I did talk to you about it. Almost 2 years into production, and the footage is gone. So I had to can the entire thing. Number two was the script for it was so trash anyways. I was so fucking disgusted by it that I just was like, I'm not even gonna fucking retry it.
You're being harsh.
I mean, I'm literally have an idea for a skit. It's called Professional Pillow Fighting.
Really?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It's like funny stuff like that. Like I think of SNL when I write scripts and stuff for like comedy. I think of SNL 100%.
I'd also just like to put it out there that, bringing it back to Evan's drawings, that whenever we're in the party and he's playing a game, he'll stop playing the game and announce to the chat, I'm gonna draw boobs, and then come up with a completely accurate JoJo picture of a character.
Yeah.
I mean,
not with boobs. He just.
I mean, I don't know what was more impressive, the boobs or the skill, but.
Facts.
I mean, I'd argue both, to be honest, but I mean, hey, not to toot my own horn.
He never just says he's going to draw. He always just says, boobs. I'm gonna draw boobs.
Oh yeah, that's just code word for I'm drawing something completely different.
Exactly.
Oh well, all right.
But yeah, unfortunately,
I'd actually be interested to see like some of your drawings, because I did not know you.
I will send them to you. After this podcast
Send the
episode.
journal one.
Oh my god, the journal one's so good. My favorite's probably the Diego one.
True.
But
HC, have you watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
No, but I've heard of it.
You need to. Please, you need to. You need to watch it.
HC, have you watched Invincible?
I've heard of it.
Shit. I'm trying to get Evan to watch it.
I mean, I watched the first episode. I watched the first episode, so I've gotten started. I will watch the second one.
I just got
eventually.
done watching the most recent episode of Reacher.
I haven't watched that.
It's so good. I got my mom to watch it, and she's catching up with me already.
Yeah.
She's like been watching it for 2 days. It's already like on season 3.
Damn. Hell
But yeah, so it just sucks. I had to kill the taco because of shitty writing and storage corruption. So, I can imagine. I will definitely pick it up in some other form of media at some point. Just definitely not now. I want to learn more about what I want to do.
Yeah.
Anyways, the next next question was there a specific moment when you realized music was what you wanted to do in your life?
Is there a specific moment when I realized? Yeah, so going back to wanting to be an actor, I've always been set on being an actor for a while, and I thought I was never going to change it. And then I performed at the talent shows in middle school, 7th and 8th grade. I won both of those. And then I think I don't think I realized it. I think it just led to me over time becoming more involved with music.
It came naturally.
It like the process of me like involving my life or me being involved in music more just came naturally. Like over time, like I would start focusing on music more. So like after the talent shows, like that's like almost a year after I would write my first song. So that just was all natural. That's just the natural process. And then over time, it's just like, okay, well, I'm writing music now. I obviously love music. So I guess I just realized that music was what I wanted to do when I was making music.
Mm-hmm.
And when I realized what I was doing with music.
Hell yeah.
Just like my freshman year.
No. So it was gradual. Not a moment.
Yeah, it was a thing that came naturally. I respect that. I respect that. Facundo, I think it's time for you to ask this question now that you have delayed.
I don't wanna.
Well, you came up with you sent me the question. I don't know where you got it from. You sent me the question, so you gotta ask.
I'm having buyer's remorse.
Well, it's too late. No refunds.
Alright. So let's say, what's your opinion on Adele? Just to start off.
Adele?
Adele.
I don't know.
What color is it?
I don't have Adele.
Like, what color do you think it is? Like, personally, like I'm thinking bubblegum pink, but I don't know.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Picking up what I'm putting down.
No. She's human, isn't she?
Yeah.
I know, but I mean, you know.
What shade, you know? Like.
I'm not gonna answer this.
What tint?
What tint?
Yeah, you know.
I ain't gonna answer it because first off, I'm going into the music industry, so I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Wise. Why?
All right, fair. That's it. That's actually fair. What?
But do you know Adele?
Yeah,
No.
I would think so.
Like, what are the specs? What are the specs?
Yeah,
Oh, the specs. Shit, that's a good question.
I'm sorry, Adele. I love your music.
I mean, I prefer like Linux, but that's just me.
Facts.
All right, next question. What is something people would be surprised to learn about you?
Well, some people know I can play harmonica. What would people be surprised to know about me?
Yep.
Well, if they don't know me already, it'd be that I can't read music.
Yeah, that was actually very surprising to me as well. I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah. What else? I honestly, I don't know what else would be too surprising about me, but I could share something surprising, I guess. I actually did learn how to play guitar a little bit. And once I learned a few chords, I made a song called Taco Nacho Bean Burrito, and the lyrics were
Hell
Taco
yeah.
Nacho Bean Burrito.
Those are all the
Hell yeah.
lyrics.
Yes.
I like that.
Pablo would love that song. I
Yeah,
already
Pablo
know.
would love that song, yo. Yo, post a video of that on your channel, and I will send that to him. You need to do it like that song. Oh my god.
I will unlist it and send it straight to him.
He'd start floating all the way to
only
Mexico.
Only he's allowed to hear the song.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So, what keeps you going in times where you may consider giving up?
Should I believe?
Hell yeah.
I mean, I ask myself that when I sing. What keeps me going when I feel like giving up? I guess when I feel like giving up is when I'm already being beaten to the ground. And I think that's when a lot of people feel like giving up.
I'll tell you mine. What kept me going when I was considering giving up weekly uploads? I just imagine money signs. So,
money signs. Jim Carrey wrote himself a check, and he got to that point, was able to cash it. Like years later.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
what keeps me going? In terms of like my career,
yeah.
I would say I have to think about what am I getting out of it? And I feel like I don't want anything out of it, to be honest. What keeps me going is the thought of how many lives I could change or make happy just for one night or a lifetime. I think that's what keeps me going. Also, all the people in my life who I've known and loved who are no longer here, and they have gone before they knew me as a music artist, before I started getting into music. Those people who were gone before that, they're not here to see me perform, but they still, for me spiritually, they do still see me perform, but physically, and on earth, they don't know what I'm up to. Maybe some of them didn't know I was gonna be this involved in music. Maybe some of them didn't really think about me wanting to start a music career. So they never really got to see that. So whenever I feel like giving up, I think about that. I think about my grandfather. I think about my aunt. I think about those people because they didn't get to see Ohio Has Talent here on Earth, but they are still watching me. And I know, I gotta give them a show too, and I gotta make them happy too, I feel like. And that's what makes me happy, is making other people happy. So I just want them to look down on me, and I want them to cheer me on too. Like, I just feel like anytime I do something good when it comes to music, like I have a breakthrough or something, like I feel like they're cheering me on too. So spiritually, I just feel like in a more spiritual way, I'm driven. I'm driven to be successful.
You know what? That is really deep, but also kind of relatable when you think about it. Honestly, I'm gonna say this, and this is the first time this has been said on the channel before. I'm not gonna go into depth of what happened, but I lost my mom about 4 years ago. We're coming up on the 4th year, and she, even at the lowest of the low, she was absolutely like the biggest supporter I've ever had. And I told her of this creation that I had in mind, whether it be a movie or some other form of media that I've been working on since I was about 8 years old. I'm still working on it. It's still my biggest thing. I want this thing to be my magnum opus. And she really wanted me to go through with it and keep working towards it. And I think without that kind of support, I absolutely would not have I wouldn't be doing what I want to do. But I am trying to, I think she definitely helped me push myself out of my comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
And that really did help me out. And, you know, like, I won't get into that actually, but she was my biggest supporter and all that. And that is a big part of what keeps me going in what I do and what I hope to do in the future.
Amen.
So, next question. Let's
real quick, I'm being called by my girlfriend. If she could join in real quick, just for like 10 seconds.
Sure, go ahead. You got duties, honestly.
I mean, she's not gonna hear you guys, but I'll let her know I'm on the podcast.
We're almost done with it anyway, so I mean, you can just tell her like you'll call her back in like 20 minutes.
Oh, could I tell her to tell the audience to subscribe to my channel?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
All right, let's do it. I'm calling her right now. Hey, I'm on the podcast right now. Can you? They can hear you right now. Can you tell their viewers to subscribe to Hayden Castleman?
Everybody, subscribe to Hayden Castleman. He's really cool.
Hell
Thanks.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
We're finishing up. I'm pretty sure we're getting close. I can call you at like 11:15, 11:20, something like that.
Yeah. Sure. It always means answer, right?
Yeah, we should be almost done.
I'll call you once we're done. It shouldn't be too much longer, so. All right. Bye. Love you. You heard it from her.
Absolutely, you heard it here first. All right, so I think
do
we
one last one, and I'll do the most important one.
Oh hell yeah! All right, we got 2 questions left. I'm gonna ask this one. What's one piece of advice you would give to aspiring artists or someone trying to break into the music industry?
Don't do it if you're not skilled at it. Also, it doesn't mean you can't learn. I'm not saying that, but there are some things like I think there's a lot of the small artists that are out there. I've seen this one guy's TikToks who is a small artist, and he gets less views than I do on my TikToks, and I don't even have a studio or anything. And I think after so long, like I get the perseverance to like keep trying and moving forward, but my advice would be if you are genuinely going nowhere and you're not putting the effort into it, because if you put the effort into what you love doing or what you say you love doing, you're going to do it. I mean, you're going to put the effort into it and you're going to get somewhere, or you're going to get somewhere else that you are comfortable and happy with. But you need to try. You need to put an effort, because if it's something you don't put effort into it, don't do it. Find something you actually put effort into without thinking about it. Like just me, like for me, making music is just something that comes to me out of nowhere. And it's something like, yeah, like some songs I'll make in less than an hour, but that doesn't mean I don't put thought into that. I mean, all of that, like I listen back to that and I'm like, this all makes sense. Like these lyrics make sense. The structure makes sense. But you need to put effort into what you love doing, or you need to do something for a certain amount of time. And if you stop putting effort into it, then how successful do you really want to be is the question. Do you actually want to make it somewhere? And if the answer is yes, then do it. Because you can make it somewhere. Promise you that. But you need to be confident in it. You can't just say, I've been working on building this up and this up when the growth's not there.
Uh-huh.
I mean, obviously there's something wrong. And yeah, sure, some of the algorithm on social media, that's luck based. But also, I believe that if you put your effort into something and you really love something, it's going to pay off for you, because what you are meant to do in your life is what you are meant to do in your life. So you're going to get there at some point. Whatever God made you for, you're going to fulfill. He's going to make sure you fulfill that. But you need to put effort into what you love doing right now and see where it gets you.
Words to live by, ladies and gentlemen.
Deep.
So, this last question, I think, Facundo, it's your turn. The very last question of the night.
The magnum opus. The most important question.
Is this the last question?
It is
the last question.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, you ready? Buckle up. Would you rather have unlimited bacon, but no games? Or
Oh no. Oh
games,
no.
unlimited games,
Take me back to school.
but no games?
Dude, it's Sunday, man. No, I don't get the joke.
It's not a joke,
just
it's a
makes
question.
I know.
We're being crystal.
But it
here,
doesn't
really.
matter. It doesn't matter what I answer. I'm pretty
It
sure
does
it doesn't
matter.
matter.
It does
It
matter.
does, absolutely, yeah. Either you got unlimited bacon but no games, or games.
Listen.
Unlimited games but no games.
Listen, I'm a music person, and bacon has to be one of the best foods of all time. I'd rather have unlimited bacon but no games.
I respect
Why is
that.
all right.
I respect
Okay.
that.
I mean, but also, I heard a fact that bacon increases your risk of cancer for some reason. So
True.
just think about that every morning.
So, with that risk in mind, wouldn't you want unlimited games?
Well, he wouldn't
No,
have to eat
give me
the
the bacon.
unlimited bacon every day. He'd just have the option of unlimited bacon.
But then you'd have no games. Would you be okay with that?
Yeah.
No games
Yeah,
whatsoever?
would you be okay with no game?
Oh yeah, I'd be okay with that.
Damn. I thought this would be
Yeah,
like
you
a
gotta
5
live
minute
with
long
the music.
You
conversation.
could have unlimited
Even though I did
games.
play Rocket League for multiple hours today.
Respectable.
All right, well. Ladies and gentlemen, that is episode 3 of Los Boyos Hermanos featuring HC Creates.
Thank you for being a good sport and putting
thank
up with
you.
some of our weird
Yeah.
questions.
Yeah, they're very
yeah,
normal questions.
some of those were a little bit risky for my career being, but I can take jokes. I mean, you guys were funny. You guys were very kind. I enjoyed being on here, and I mean, I always enjoy working with you guys. And seriously, about that editing thing, that'd be so fun.
I will be in contact with you soon, and I want to do that.
Like that'd literally be so fun.
No, we
because
should do like a
I'm
trade-off. We need to do like a trade-off. Like I'll edit.
No,
one of
like
yours, too.
you edit one of my videos.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
edit
I
one
was
of yours
actually
and
gonna
you can
say
edit one.
that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was actually gonna say
I want to do that.
dude.
That's
That'd
actually would be so cool.
Maybe we should. Yeah, we'll come up with more ideas later. I got maybe we can pick what each other or maybe pick a challenge and pick a game for each other.
Right. Hell yeah.
So
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
We'll definitely be in talks of that. So yeah, this has been episode 3. Go ahead and make sure to subscribe to HC or Hayden Castleman. That's what his socials are now.
Yep.
Hayden Castleman on YouTube and all of his other socials, which will be linked in the description. Subscribe to me too, even though I don't upload anymore. I will be uploading a video soon. This podcast video should be the next upload I have, since it doesn't take that long to edit.
Yeah, but if people are seeing this, it'll already have been uploaded, so it's not your next upload, actually. Anywho.
Wait, so when will this be uploaded?
I'm gonna say like, I'm probably gonna get to it soon, so I'd say either Monday or Wednesday.
All right, this sounds good. It sounds fun.
Absolutely. So also subscribe to me too, and we will see you guys in 2026 with episode 4 of Los Boyos Hermanos. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thank you all for watching and listening if you're on any other platform, and we will see you all next time around.
Next year.